welcome back. We got another deck. I call it the Vorinclex deck. It's kind of a dinosaur deck. Really like it. Figured I'd share it with you guys. But if you find yourself coming back to the videos, maybe consider subscribing. Small act for you, but it's a huge deal for me. But as far as the deck goes, we're going to run 4 Azusa's Mini Journeys to be able to play the extra land, Invasion of Urgamon, so that way we can get an early token out and a quick draw discard, Invasion of Ikoria, so we can actually search for the creatures we need and make this big ol' Zilortha Apex of Ikoria dinosaur. Very devastating. I actually really like it, and the art on this card is really good too. We're going to run Brothers In just to field wipe early on. Topiary Stomper, we're going to use him to basically get lands out quick. Invasion of Zendikar is also going to be used to get lands out really quick, and eventually he'll become the Awakened Skyclave, so he'll be additional mana as well. Then we're going to use Vorinclex. I mainly use him for the reach, trample, and the ability to put 2 forest cards in my hand. But the Grand Evolution is still really effective and good to use too. I just have never found myself to use it just yet. Then we're going to use Kogla and Yadaro, the 8 dinosaur turtle. It's a lot. Really like it. I find that both of his abilities are very handy, being able to trample and haste as soon as he comes out, or to fight target creature you don't control. And, you know, for 6 mana, it's really good. But you can also use him to destroy an artifact or enchantment if you really need to, and shuffle him back in and draw a card, which is also a really good ability. We're also going to be using Etali, Primal Conqueror, so that way we can basically get some other crazy stuff out on the battlefield. And if you activate him, he'll turn into the Primal Sickness, and it's pretty difficult to deal with from that point on. We have the good old Titan of Industries holding it down. Other big creatures to pretty much stop what your opponent's trying to do or force them to have to deal with it. And lastly, we're going to be using Nissa, Ascended Animist. Really great planeswalker. That being able to destroy the artifact or enchantment of the -1 is so good. And even just to be able to create the Phyrexian horrors at will is great as well. For lands, we'll be using the same old utilities like Soken Zen and Boseiju. But I also threw in an Autonomous Furnace and the Hunter Maze, just in case you need to draw. You never know how long games go, and to have the ability to draw is really good, as this deck's going to throw out lands like crazy. You know, sacrificing these aren't going to hurt your bottom line. Then we're going to use 4 Copperline Gorges, some fast lands for early stuff, and the Carplusan Forest, you know, a couple pain lands, and the Rock Veil, you know, tap land, but it's still really good. But that's the deck. I hope you guys enjoy these matches and this deck itself. But other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next one.
sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because subscribing makes you feel good.